Hello? Is my headset working? Well, hello, chat. Whenever we get up and running, hi. How's everybody? How's your day been? So YouTube gave me a new toy to play with where I can actually fix the vertical on my end. Might have to actually set that up properly.
Nah, Mary.
I completely forgot that when you log out and you're not on your home world, it makes a big stink about, like, you needing to log into the game and transfer back to your server. Or, back to your...
For your house. I mean, if it's for your house, I don't see it for my
It's not even for my house. It's just like I logged out on Lamia and my home is Excalibur, and it wouldn't let me data center travel to Aether unless I logged into the game and go straight to the crystal. Like, I can't do that from the menu. That makes no sense.
Yeah, it doesn't like it says go back to your home world and then transfer data centers. It's like, why the extra step?
Especially when there's literally a go back to your home world button on the like options of things you can do.
They're like, they want you to hit that button, do it.
Yeah, I went back
also,
home. I went back home for my house just to make sure I wouldn't lose it because I'd spend so much time on Aether, and I also went back to Lamia.
It's probably time
for a hunt train.
Probably time for me to get back on my check my house. I think it's been like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't have anybody in my FC that gets on besides me, so like I have to be the one to go in there or I'd lose everything.
Where's Crystal? Where's Mary?
Yeah, I was fully expecting with me saying I'd be a few minutes late because of the data center traveling issue that I would be the last one, but I was not the last one.
No, Mary is the last one. He's still taking a sweet time. Oh.
Alright, now that I'm done talking to the raid group, hi chat, how are we? How are we doing? I feel very awake, very refreshed. I know for those of you that were here yesterday, I mentioned that I had surgery today. I should probably not feel this awake and refreshed, but I did spend the entire car ride with
the problem is if it's 2 people out. If Mary doesn't say anything and he forgot or something.
Yeah, like, I know I said yesterday that, I had surgery today, and, like, 6 hours of driving, 3 to, 3 from, but I was lucky enough to get my, family that are extremely nosy and busybody decided to, drive because they were afraid I wouldn't be able to drive home, which I could have drove home. But if they're gonna offer to drive, I'm gonna offer to sleep. So, between the surgery going really well and me being able to sleep 6 hours on the drive, 3 up and 3 back, I'm actually feeling really good right now, which is probably not something most people would say after surgery. Oh, that reminds me. Kat, if you want, for tomorrow, I can put up a PF early and try to help you find somebody. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah, because it's gonna be a healer. That's my thing.
It's a regen healer. You should find somebody pretty quick, but if we don't, I can just regen heal. It doesn't bother me. I just need to know in enough time to be able to at least glance over, like, the MIT sheet. That's what I was saying. If you need help putting a party finder up, at least I would be kind of having an idea if I need to regen heal tomorrow or not.
My biggest problem now is where the hell's Mary?
Yeah.
He hasn't said anything. Though he might have turned around and had something come up. He usually isn't this late. And I don't want to have us go in with 2 melee DPSs. That's a bit excessive.
I don't think, I think, like, subbing 1 if it's a support's not bad. I don't think subbing 2 DPSs is that bad, personally. Just because
yeah, but he's also the shot caller.
Yeah, that too.
He's also calling shit out, though. Oh. That's the problem.
I was about
he's
to say,
the one that's calling shit out.
I don't need the calls anymore, but I'm sure people are used to them now.
I can't, for the mechanic where the tank buster, where it's right or left, I can't see it. My back and camera are rammed right up on the damn black pit.
Oh, you don't listen for the audio cues?
I can't tell the difference.
One sounds
audio
like
cues are not.
Like, yeah.
They sound the same to me. They sound the exact same to me.
Yeah,
I am not good with audio cues.
I think that's the one thing I'm enjoying about this fight. That is, a lot of this color stuff does have audio cues, except for Forsaken, and the look at the statue and don't look at the statue doesn't have a different audio cue, which pisses me off, because that one should have. But no, like, it sounds, one of them sounds a lot more liquidy than the other. I think it's the right side, and the left side just sounds like, kind of like a thud. Because a lot of the times now, I don't even look at them, I just, like, listen to them. When did we get Heidelin's crafted weapons? Was it this patch?
I have no idea, I don't keep up with him.
I don't usually either, but I saw somebody running by with one, and I'm like, hold the phone, what? They're not very good, though. But I do, like, really like that Reaper weapon, so the Reaper weapon has to be good, right? Yeah,
I don't know. The only thing I know about this patch is I think they added more stuff that you can spend the tomestones for at the Solution 9 for, like, the frames for the raid.
Yeah.
That was something I noticed. I'm like, oh, that's new. At least I think that's new. I haven't noticed it.
I think they added that, I want to say, like, 2 patches ago. I could be really unobservant, though, about these Heidelin weapons. Maybe I just didn't see anybody have one. But I had, like, a few of these that I actually liked, so now I'm, like, sitting here, like, do I craft one or do I not craft one? And, of course, they didn't give the new job Viper one, because Viper didn't have one originally. That's lame.
Are we up in PF? Or are we?
I don't know.
I don't know, because he hasn't said anything.
Yeah, we're in PF.
So I don't know what... Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah. If you hit O and look at the party list, we are, yeah.
It's like he didn't say anything, so I was like... What page are we on?
I don't know, because I just looked through our party list.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see it up by oh, there it is, right there. He doesn't have the practice. He didn't also post that we are a static. So this could be a minute, but it's 2 melees. Let's see how it goes.
Worst comes to worst, if we're flubbing around too much without having our normal caller, like...
Well, no. It depends on how long it takes to fill 2 people. That's my main concern.
Yeah,
I've had times where I'm like, oh, it's just a melee DPS, and then proceed to be sitting in PF for like an hour and a half and no melee DPS. It's like, what the heck? Where'd they all go? I'm assuming something came up. Because he normally is good on it. Although nobody ever posts in the absences and tardies thing.
I didn't, because you literally just said,
I'm not saying it you. I'm not saying you. I'm saying, like, you know, whoever was that, Vanessa, I think it was. Is it Van?
Yeah, because, like, I think one of the last things you said in there was that this is old for Savage, not for Ultimate. So, like, I think that maybe that's why people are using...
Oh, no. Well, that was from the last time that had gotten posted. And it was because somebody who isn't even a part of either group was posting in there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
They need to hurry up with the cross status center PF. I guess checking the history on this will probably give me my answer to my question. Is when they added these idling weapons.
And oh, damn it. I could be on fucking damn Old Squall working on my Araxor task.
You could tab out and do it.
I just spent the past hour and a half doing a combat task that was a complete pain in the ass that I finally did. I was so happy. I thought I did it once, but apparently I got hit by something. I had to do it again. Because of the way how the combat task works, it makes it a complete pain in the ass. Because normally there's a combat task say, hey, don't get hit by avoidable damage. But because of how the fight works, there's like a certain ad that you have to kill before it hatches. Or else as it hatches, it will always, at the very minimum, trade a hit with you. And you can't pray the same prayer to block the damage, because you have to block the boss's damage. So it always ruins the perfect run. So you have to run around the map, the arena, killing the egg. All the while, you have to make sure you're standing in melee range of the boss, so it doesn't swap to a range set that instantly hits you and fails the challenge, even if it does 0 damage. It's just all the while. Then he queues up attacks and shit like that. It's like it was a complete pain in the ass. I'm like, oh god, thank goodness I did it. So I'm trying to knock out some combat achievements now. It's like, I should probably start doing that. I blame you. I'm gonna get
an hour before raid, so I've done nothing else.
I have like 2 hours before raid, so I get a couple things done.
Normally I would have been home like right away, but I had to do some shopping.
Yeah. As I said, I have no idea where Crystal is. That's the first time he's ever done this. Probably means something came up. Let me know if we fill. I'm just on a different screen doing something. If you hear me freak out, that means I finally got the drop that I've been hunting for all this time.
I won't lie to you. I'm listening to hear if we fill, but I literally have Genshin up right now.
I was on like briefly before getting on over here. And like I already like speed ran the exploration of the event, so I have nothing else to do.
I got all of my dailies done.
Waiting for Stygian in a few days. I guess I need to do theater for this round. I haven't done theater.
I usually do all that stuff on my stream, but I've been so sick lately that I just haven't.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I feel better, I say this tentatively. Like right now, I feel a whole lot better than
Knock on wood.
But I know that
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I know that it's gonna hit me like a truck tomorrow. That it's just the medicine that they gave me.
Knock on wood right now.
Yeah.
Well, I am 140,000 EXP away from my next 99. It'll be hit points.
I heard we got 1 melee, I think is what I just heard.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Now I gotta turn around and fucking... Oh, I got my inventory set up at least. there anything I could do really quickly? Yes, there is one thing I could do. I could do this. I could do my Tears of Gothics real quick, because I think that actually is to reset. Get my sailing EXP for the week that I keep forgetting to do. See, this is what happens whenever I pull out fucking damn old school and start doing stuff while we're waiting on somebody. Someone joins. It irritates me because it's usually I need a little bit of time to actually do it. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm like sitting over here.
I need like 2 minutes to do this thing. So.
Sitting over here doing 10 pulls on Genshin. Because while I was sick, I was sitting in my bed cleaning up some of my other zones. Because I really want Sandrone T6. Because she's really good at T6. But that's not going to happen because I am unemployed.
I am currently, let me think here now, in Wuthering Waves, I'm saving every single pull for like, I think 2 or 3 patches from now when they add the Fox Girl that they showed off. It's like, I saw her and I'm immediately like, yep, nope, everything is being saved right now for her. Whenever, it's like 2 patches from now, because they already showed who's next, and it's like 2 characters I don't give a shit about.
I just got fucking Sitlolly's weapon and not Sandrone, I'm upset. I don't even own Sitlolly.
Then I play Enfield, and Enfield currently has nothing going on. That's the one problem with Enfield is their patches last way longer, and their pull income is dog shit. It's terrible. They make it long-ass patches with terrible income. Because they have it set up just like regular Arknights, and it's like, but regular Arknights has a weekly thing you do for a ton of pulls. You get like 4 pulls for doing it every week. And it's like, it doesn't have that. And they're like, well, we have events. I'm like, yeah, but Arknights, regular Arknights, you get events too. They might not last as long.
I'm so upset. I don't even have anybody that can use Sitlolly's weapon. Now I'm gonna have to farm more. Boo.
You don't have to use it.
In this case, Sandrone, unfortunately, is like the first character of the new game mechanic. She's gonna be completely busted for the next probably half a year, or if not more, a year.
I remember that they added one mechanic in the game that people really fucking hated in the tower, that it was something like if you didn't do a thing, they would heal to full HP bosses, and people were rioting about it. Am I wrong?
I don't know.
That's why I'm asking her.
I don't remember, to be honest.
It's some sort of mechanic where a boss, if you don't do this thing with the specific character types, they heal themselves.
They probably did at one point, but I think most, in my case, most of the characters that I have are, built up enough that I just murk shit like that.
I can usually just brute force a fight if I have to.
Brute force!
I have a C6 Linny to explode things with.
I've got a C6 Columbina. I just kind of smile at them and watch as they fall over.
I don't know how you guys get C6s.
I got C6 Ito, and I got him completely on accident because I wasn't even rolling for him. I was rolling for Goro, and I got C6 Ito before I got C6 Goro.
Oh, well, if it's
me
a
off.
Standard character, yeah, C6. I'm talking about
well, then that's what I'm saying character. Is Goro was the standard 4-star.
Okay.
Ito was not.
My thing is, okay, before we have Natlan, it was Fontaine, correct? I'm trying to make sure my brain is on straight. I didn't roll all of Fontaine. I got Farina, I got Nouvelette. I got Risley by accident. No, it was Natlan. Natlan was afterwards. So, like, I didn't roll a lot of Fontaine, and I have, like, the only Natlan character I have is Mavwika, and I have,
Yeah, same here.
What is...
The only Fontaine I have are Risley and Linny, and then I only have Kinich from Natlan. I didn't roll for anybody in Natlan.
The people I got in Natlan...
I didn't roll for anybody in Sumeru either, now that I think about it.
Yeah, no, like, I had been stockpiling for a while, and when Nodkai rolled around, I had so much built up that I literally have, like, every C6 they've put, or not every C6. I have at least a C0 of every 5-star character they have put out in, Nodcry, except for, Murder Twink.
Alohan?
Yeah. I skipped Alohan for the sole reason is I was sitting on a guaranteed 5-star, and I knew that Cendrone was coming next. Otherwise, I would have rolled
the only
Nodcry.
No, that's not true. I have Flynn's and Columbina, and that's it.
But when I rolled Columbina, I got extremely lucky. And my stream kind of knows this, but, like, I don't think I've ever told you guys this story. I have a friend of mine that's particularly loaded money-wise, and they dropped me, like, 2K to get a C6 Columbina.
Oh, brother.
I was a little upset with them because the way that stuff works for streaming is if you specify what it's for, I have to use it that way, and I'm not allowed to use it another way, and my living condition is absolute dog shit. I could have used that on food and stuff, and I could not convince them otherwise to let me use it on food or anything else. So I was just all like, can I at least can I use the extra, right? And they're like, they eventually caved, and they're like, I will let you do a C6 Columbina and an R whatever the one is, like R0, I guess is what you just get the weapon, you don't have to upgrade it. And that's how much they caved. I got extremely lucky with Columbina and got early pity on all 6 constellations.
Yeah. I got really lucky when I was rolling Ito, but also really unlucky because I didn't get C6 Goro at the time, which is what I wanted in the first place.
I'm a little annoyed with my friend that they pulled that on me, but also, like, if you could have pulled it on anybody, you should have done Cendrone and not Columbina, because, like, Cendrone is my waifu. Like... But no, like, I just didn't do any of the exploration from, like, when Sumeru came out, I skipped all of Sumeru. Like, I just took that entire, like, year that content was out off.
Yeah, I think the only person I rolled on in Sumeru was Sino, and then he turned out to be bad, but now he's good, so, you know, early investor.
Yeah. But, like, I had so many Primogems just sitting here, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna sit here and make bank in Nodcry, especially with these new elemental reactions. Like, I'm gonna want everybody.
Yeah, generally speaking, I'm like holding out for like a Xianyun rerun because I want to get her C6 because I like her a lot, but I probably will roll an Adet just to make Rosalie and Sino strong.
Oh, Odette is so good. Like, I'm a sucker for ballet shit anyway, and I was like, there's no fucking way you could do ballet in those heels. But then I reminded myself in ballet history, originally they were doing that in heels until one of the old school ballerinas got so pissed off she cracked her heels off of the shoe. So, like, lore-wise, yes, you can do ballet in heels, but I was just like, they won't. And, like, even her idle animations are her doing ballet in heels, and I'm like, I love this.
I already have, like, a C3 Rosalie that I'm already invested. I can just get her and put her to use.
Yeah,
and then I'll have access to the reaction without needing a DPS to have the access, like Cendrone.
My Odette is going in my Cendrone team. I don't care if she doesn't go there, but that's where she's going.
And she might be the only one I roll on. Maybe I can't remember the one character's name because they're so far off. But most of the like Shania cast that they showed just doesn't interest me at all.
I'm a sucker for like Fae and Were shit. So like the fact that most of the Shania characters are like just entrenched in like Fae and Were lore is just super exciting to me.
Crystal hasn't said anything yet? Damn.
No.
She's okay. Yeah, something must have come up because he normally is not like this at all. Well, I guess I'll get on Nikke. Do my dailies on Nikke. I caught up on the story. Got the character that I wanted maxed out. Well, she's not maxed out, but like 4 copies is basically maxed out. Everything else is just extra stats, minor stat boost. Keep one eye on that. No, I am not gonna do that stupid thing. Is this over with? I think it's over. Yeah. Okay, they're doing calculating.
No, like, other than, like, streaming Final Fantasy, that's what I've been streaming lately is Genshin, and it's helping me make sure that I'm doing my events.
You used to stream all the time, but I just fell off it at some point.
I loved streaming, but I basically stream to nobody now.
Yeah, I didn't either.
That's one of
I have
the
a lot of old
reasons-
clips that I go back to every now and then, and that's kind of it.
That's one of the reasons why I started dual streaming on YouTube, because I found that I've been getting a lot of people watching my VODs, like, 8 days later, pretty much, than streaming to nobody.
YouTube's been recommending me, like, a lot of, like, whenever I get recommendations after I've watched a video, the third one is always, like, some channel with no views.
Yeah, they're trying really hard to get views to the smaller creators. I'm personally a little frustrated because I can't math right now, 462 subs away from basically getting full channel monetization. And I'm getting, like, I have the watch hours to get the ad revenue part of it all, but YouTube stopped pushing my content out to people.
Yeah, and then Twitch is just kind of a dead zone for you.
Twitch is dead. Twitch is dead. Period. Like, it's a lot of what killed Twitch is that the ads now. In order to get the maximum amount of ad revenue that a creator can get from the ads, you basically have to roll like 5 ads every so many minutes. And the only way around that is for people to sub or to have like the membership, the Twitch Pro, or was it Turbo or whatever?
Amazon Prime.
Well, not just that. Like, there's a Turbo now where you don't need to Prime sub to every channel. You can just buy the Turbo and skip it for like everybody.
Oh,
yeah. Prime. What's
the other?
They like way back in the day got rid of Prime, making you immune to ads.
Yeah, it's
what's the other streaming thing that just started? Kinder?
I have no idea.
They have Kick. Kick is not great either.
Kick.
If you stream on TikTok or Instagram, like, those do fairly well, but they have such strict rules that you will most likely end up getting banned faster than you will grow your channel over there. Because they do not want you dual streaming at all. Like, exclusively on their channel or no dice, basically. That, and they make you stream out of their client and not OBS. But it frustrates me that my shit's all kind of dried up. Because, like, this is all I
because of the changes.
Well, yeah. Not just that, this is all I had for income. And now it's just gone.
Until you get your, whatever the heck, your,
my
legal
gaming
back
studio
or gaming studio.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't take you too long to, too many years.
I mean, we're already one down the hole. I don't know. I have a project that a game that I'm working on the side that I probably could, if I had the time, like if I had like just the time to do nothing but that, I could probably get it done in 3 months. But I don't just have the time just to do that.
I want to pull more copies, but I really shouldn't. I should save for the next summer character. I really should. Because they're going to be limited. Every summer character is goddamn limited. And I used all of my tickets for a free character to max out this character, which I'm happy for. She became meta for her element. Which made sense. She's a fucking pilgrim. And then she's also going to get a free costume in a couple months. They had a vote for the costume. It was between either a schoolgirl, bunny, or maid, and people went with the maid one, mainly because the bunny one that everyone thought was gonna win was like poorly colored, and they're like, it doesn't really match her, so we'll go with the maid.
I will say we are on the front page of Dancing Mads now. And there is a lot of Dancing Mads.
I've got this. I can see the screen. I'm not on RuneScape right now. If I was fighting Raxor, I'd have my screen full. Because I don't want to die. I can't lose 2 mil per death to get my stuff back. I'm down to like 10 mil in my actual raw GP. And I've killed this guy, this Slayer task, about 170 times, I think. The past, like, no, not 100, it's like 140 times this past, like, couple days. And I haven't gotten a drop yet, a unique yet, which is odd because rate-wise I should see 1 drop. But if I do get a drop, it's probably just going to be a part for the Noxious Halberd. Which means I can't use it for GP to sell in the Grand Exchange until I get the full thing. And then the other thing that drops, I actually want. Because that's an item that I could really use. I'm at 36 gold tickets. Okay. Save that. It's gonna be Persona is gonna be the next fucking collab, and I really do not care about Persona.
Which Persona?
I think it's they're thinking it's 4 or 5. It's gonna be.
Yeah, that would be my thing. Is if depending on which Persona it was, if I would pull somebody.
I don't care about either. I never liked Persona. Never could get into it, basically.
I like 4, but that's like the only one I like.
Sure, I'll do this.
Man, I sure hope we get another melee before this other melee leaves, and or we don't sit here the entire raid night in Party Finder.
Yep, because there's going to be a certain point where in which if we're in here longer than an hour and a half, there's no point in raiding. I'm assuming just there's a lot of people that are looking for past Forsaken Prog. People don't like Doom Forsaken Prog. That's honestly like what every like people who've cleared this fight have said. Like they like the fight outside of Forsaken. Forsaken is just like the worst mechanics that people have bitched about.
I mean, yeah, it is like the hardest thing in the game.
People just don't like how precise it is.
Well, I mean, it's not just that, not just the precise, there's like almost 0 way to cheat right now. Like there's no
brain dead strat.
Not just brain dead strat. I have a friend that uses boss mod, and boss mod doesn't work on it.
Oh, that's what you mean. I don't run any of that stuff. The only thing I'll ever run on this game is, other than Act, I'll run, VFX, and that's it.
all of my plugins, are pretty much crafting and gathering and fishing and
and artisan.
And
Forgot about artisan.
Cactpot and triple triad. Like, that's stuff that's not gonna affect anybody if I'm messing with it. Because, like, even in the triple triad sense, I can't use it in tournaments. I don't use ACT triggers unless it's something that I set myself, and it's usually just because it's, like, something colorblind related. Like, I have a trigger that just tells me what Cyrus has, because it's really hard to see that shit colorblind.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wish it was a lot easier for me to go into the files and edit the files, because I would go in and change the symbols of those myself. But if I do that, I get my happy ass banned.
Oh, darn it, didn't hit that.
That reminds me, my first static, I never used it, but one of the people in that first static for Kefka sent me a mod that changed the colors, I think, of the indicators for Forsaken. I need to figure out I need to look at that again.
Nope, I can't do it.
I'm so used to everybody around me being cheating in some way that it doesn't surprise me that they have a thing to change the colors of the Forsaken stuff.
There we go. I just never needed it.
I mean, I don't, like, a part of having to overcome the mechanics as somebody that's colorblind is I have to learn them. I can't rely on tools, because then if I don't have the tools available to me, it is a colossal train wreck. That, and it's like I said, so many mechanics in this game. You can use sound as the indicators. Like, I just got used to listening to things more. Alicia's typing in the chat right now. Probably about to wonder how long we sit before we call it.
Yeah, they sent me like a screenshot of the mod. They found not the actual link to it, but it changed like the cone green, the stack blue, and the circle red.
Damn it. Okay,
that probably would help everybody else, but that wouldn't help me.
I'm assuming that was Alicia just now. I heard something off my phone that went bading.
Alicia is typing in the Discord server, but hasn't actually hit enter yet.
Right. Yes, again. Damn it.
There it is.
Yep. If we don't fill in 30 minutes.
That's fair.
Reasonable time frame.
Yeah, the problem is mainly the fact that we need 2 of them, and as I said, a lot of people do not want to fucking Prog Forsaken anymore.
No.
PF.
Yeah, because the problem is, the problem is even if we're putting on there that we're like 5 plus towers in, the people in our party are more than likely probably just seeing Forsaken. Because there is either you are progging the beginning or you're progging like trines. There's not like you're confident with over half the towers kind of prog.
There's so many variations of the towers that even if you're confident on some and think you're confident enough to do it, you might get a pattern that you just completely fumble.
Yeah, like I think only one time have I ever seen, like during odd towers, where there's been the double stack.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck is this nonsense?
When I was running the sim was refusing to give me the pattern where I was the one flexing instead of Cyrus. And then, like, I think last raid night, it gave me that, like, almost every time we had towers. Like, I know how to do it, yes, but, like, the sim was just like, yeah, no, we're not going to give you that pattern.
Yeah, like, I wish this sim had included an option to select what variation you got, at least a little bit of it. Like, maybe your first tower is this or whatever. Because I remember they did that for the Fru sim. for a
honestly, it'd be nice
crystallized
to
time.
practice like a bunch straight of like being in the first group and then a bunch straight of being in the second group.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I was fully anticipating being here tonight, so like even if I was sick, so that's why I was making sure you guys knew that. But I know that everybody else had issues, or the others had issues.
I was like, one person, that's fine, and then Marion didn't show up, so I'm like, uh-oh. I was very certain I didn't say anything about not coming in. I don't think I did.
No.
I don't feel like as though it was interpreted that way. There should be some
I got
more.
lucky that my busybody family decided to be nosy and come along to my surgery shit. So they decided they wanted to drive, so I got to spend 6 hours, like 3 up and 3 back sleeping.
Nice.
I could have driven home, like I wasn't sleepy after the surgery at all, but like I'm not gonna pass up a free car sleep at this point.
I don't know where my family is right now. Both my sister and my brother are out. And they never tell me where they're going. Well, my brother sometimes does, but not my sister.
My family is way too into my business. Like, I don't...
I feel exactly the same way. The only reason I have any freedom right now at all is because my parents are both visiting family up north. They're in like Ohio or Jersey right now.
I am the exact opposite. My family does not bother me outside of like rare circumstances.
I would love if mine didn't, but like mine.
Well, I usually like set it up to where like with my dad, I like see him like once a month. We go
that would
grocery
never
shopping.
be allowed with my family. My grandmother routinely calls everybody in the family at least once a day. Like,
I still live at home. I can't avoid these people.
Oh no, I live with my grandmother too, and I would prefer not to. But
yeah,
I live by myself, so.
I
live in the same
want to live
city.
by myself, but the no income is kind of a.
Yeah, my job does not pay enough or give me enough hours to move out. Like, even if I were to move in with some friends, their rent is higher than the rent I pay to my parents.
Yeah.
I was
my rent is just barely reasonable for the living condition that I live in, to where I can make it work. But like the realtors are known to be just really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, we're on month 3 where they haven't gotten me my new lease. I called them up asking where's the lease, because they said they had approved me to get a new lease, and they said, well, go onto this website, or not, well, check your email and you should have it. And I checked my email, didn't have it. So then I turned around and went to the website, and then the website that I had signed the digital lease on said still being worked on. Like, okay.
Yeah, I really, really badly want to move out. Like, I don't say it, like, the people on my stream know it because they hear it, but...
Well, of course you do, because you don't like the idea of being, relying on other people, you know?
It's not just that. It's, my situation is abusive, and it makes, like, they don't understand anything. They don't understand that I am literally, like, unfit to work. Several doctors have said that, you know what I mean? Like, they won't help. So they won't help.
There's
me
probably
with my
someone in there
disability.
that gives you a hard time to be like, dude, you're being so damn lazy, and it's like, no.
Lazy is an understatement. Like I said, it's abusive situation, and I don't want to be here, but to get the money to leave, especially nowadays, it's not a thing that just happens anymore. And on top of it, I was doing the math, basically. If I was to get disability wouldn't even cover my bills, and unfortunately, the way disability works is if I live with anybody that's in my family, I lose 1/3 of the disability money that they give me. So I would never be able to leave. Like, either which way, it's an endless cycle of not being able to leave. That's one of the reasons I'm kind of like, another reason why I'm so upset that my content creation stuff just doesn't go anywhere. Because, like, the system outside of, like, in general is just not fair.
Damn.
Yeah, like, for example, like, if I was to get the full amount of disability, and they were to take a third of it away, it would be only like $600 a month. And the rent for all of the apartments around here are at least $2,500 a month. Like, I would never be able to leave. Never mind the fact that my personal bills are like $3,000 a month. World is not kind anymore. Come on, other melee. I at least want to get one pull in today. When somebody puts on a party finder that it says 2 mils for wings, rest FFA. Is it like 2 mil per
Free
run?
for all.
Like, no, like, I understand what FFA is.
Per person that's in the group.
So that count, like, if we have to do 100 runs, I'm still only
No.
getting 2 mil?
Whenever they get the wings, everybody gets 2 mil. Everything else is free for all.
They're paying you for the wings, basically. So whenever the wings show up, that's when you get the 2 mil.
Yep.
Oh.
And everyone in the group gets it, other than, of course, the person that's paying it out. You don't. That's like way too much fucking money.
I
mean... I joined like I have so many train totems now that I'm just like joining merc parties for money, and I'll get the wings whenever I can buy them. But I joined a party and then it dropped in like, I don't know, 3 pulls maybe. Easy money.
Man, I would love to just put up merc parties at this point for the stuff I need. Because I feel like every party I see is a merc party, and I'm like, but what if I want the wings?
Yeah, exactly. I have like 10 Necron totems. I need to front that thing forever still. This is like the only expansion I've actually bothered to like try and get. Hey, what do you know? Try and get a mount.
I usually never get any on content, and I got Zelenia in under like 10 bulls, and I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here.
The only one I didn't have to pity was Valigarmonda, and I got that at like 73 totems.
Last time I actually tried to go hard for an expansion, all their mounts, was Stormblood. I actually got the final. I had fucking put my goddamn nose into the grinder and got all of them within like a month of each EX being released.
That's crazy.
Fucking what the hell? The last one.
I don't have an attention span long enough to grind one game for so long.
Like 150 fucking clears to get the damn thing. Mainly because it was a giant fox. It was a giant fox, therefore must have.
What is wrong with my... Give me a second.
Oh, I need to make more fucking pots tonight.
There it goes. I'm not gonna bother using a manual because I don't know how long these people are gonna stay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have the fucking damn samurai mod on too. Damn, we have a samurai? They better do well.
And our shot caller is not here, so...
I did forget something. Stack. Ice is fake. Support out. Support's out. Oh, damn it. Okay, I got an easy one.
Still alive? Unbelievable! I really must insist you die!
Look at the tower. Stack in the lightning. Look at the tower.
Yeah, how boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up.
Be careful.
Intriguing. This clearly isn't yours.
I know that Alicia didn't join the chat, but I'm not gonna swap Dan's partner since it's a samurai. It's not as big of an issue.
Uh-oh. No, I'm dead. They didn't. I don't think they realized that they had a damage down. They didn't provoke at all. I got my shit off at least.
You need to vote.
I don't have Vogue. I used it. Yeah.
Alright, I'm no longer talking to my trade group. I'm talking to you, chat. How are we, chat? How are we doing? I know we already went through that at the beginning, but if anybody news popped in, just let me know how you doing.
Guys, stack.
We don't have our shot collar we normally have, so it's down 2 today.
Oh god, can we stop getting this shit? Lightning. Stand on the lightning.
Did you think you won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports out. Supports are out. DPS are out. DPS are out.
Still alive? Unbelievable. I really must insist you
Betty. Look at the tower. At the tower. Red in the lightning. Look at the tower. Get them up.
Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time.
Rip, my animation screwed me.
This is meant to be our ultimate encounter.
That was unfortunate. I should have just held the cooldown, but I didn't want to. I wanted to greed. Okay, my partner is the monk.
Passed. Passed. Go. Passed. Oh, we lost someone. I have no idea what the fuck I have.
I'm just jumping. It's already over.
Someone died during, I think it was number no, that wasn't 3. Oh wait, No, that was 3. Yeah, 3.
Yeah, it was me. I have no idea.
It says all things ending. You were hit by.
That means you got hit by the kick.
I was the stack in the tower, so that's...
No, you got hit by the clone, so we baited the past, whatever that was, you got hit by that. So
Okay.
whether or not somebody was late to getting to the right spot or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone just didn't haul ass to pass spot to bait.
That's just...
We're not gonna have time to look at every poll tonight, unfortunately.
That was just really rough, because I was the stack in the tower, and I was the one that got murdered there.
Either that or you got hit by the... No, they would have died too. Yeah. That's a very strange screw up. I guess that they weren't lined up properly, probably. They were off center, and that's why you got hit. Fred. Real.
I really want to not have a night where I get murdered because other people were late, and then people get kind of exasperated with me.
Did you think you won? No. We've only just begun.
The DPS out. DPS are out. I think it's DPS out again. Oh, someone didn't move. You're ungreeted.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
Real both. Standing both.
Did you think you won? No. We've only just begun.
Ports out. Supports out. Melees do not. DPS do not stack. DPS do not stack.
Where they are? Oh, right.
Oh yeah, the monk thought they had the out.
Eliasio followed me out too, but I managed to get far enough away.
I mean, I gave up as soon as I saw that they were still stacked them. I'm like, well, this is over.
Mm-hmm.
That call out was like, you've got no time to react to it because you're just an autopilot. But it's like, oh shit, wait.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
In the ice. In the ice.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no, no, no. We've only just begun.
The port's out. The port's out. In the ice. DPS out.
There's no way that didn't work. Still alive? Unbelievable! I really must insist you die!
Look away from the tower. Away from the tower. In the lightning. Away from the tower.
Yeah, how boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up.
I thought I was in the lightning. Oh,
This clearly isn't your first time.
turn off your stance.
It's off. I just have to remember to provoke while I'm doing
I'm gonna
this.
tell you.
Ultimate encounter.
Turn it on, invoke now, and then after this hits me, walk up here.
Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
The healers, I'm gonna be getting
Alright, now
auto
we can
attack during this. Future, future. Oh. We got cleaved, I think. Yep. Way too close. Rhea was too close to you. Damn. Oi! Mm. Actually, no, Rhea. Oh.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
In the ice. In both.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
The port. In the ice. Port's out. Uh-oh.
That's not
Why
good.
is it... That's... Oh.
Alright, well, I was being chased.
Tuesdays.
I was like, it should be fine because of all the supports.
Will the samurai stay?
Couldn't get further down on the hitbox. I was so far, like, almost on the south of the hitbox, and Ryu was, like, standing on top of me.
Ah.
So I gave up as soon as I saw something.
He's like, I give up. Fair enough. He's like, no, I'm taking you with me.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I am making your death with all these pieces.
Everything's real. Everything's real.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
DPS. In the ice. DPS out. DPS out. Ready. Look at the tower. Everything's real. Spread, not in the lightning. Look at the tower.
How boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Passed. 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 Swap after this. Swap. Future. Future. Go. Ow. That was Cleave being too close, I guess. Either, no, yeah, I had to have been Cleave because everyone's dead.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of things were
Yeah.
off there because I got confused.
Yeah, it looked like the
Okay.
tower exploded too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now that I think about it, we had 3 people in our tower, and that's a area.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Spread in the ice. Spread in the ice. Both real. Both real.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Support. Support's out. DPS. DPS out. Look at the tower. Stacking the lightning, look at the tower.
How boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter.
Only because I have it on the other monitor, I see that Crystal is typing.
By the way, the samurai has a a weakness.
Yeah.
Partners.
That's not gonna matter too much.
Future. Future. Oh, god damn it. I thought Jark had stack. It looked like we had the double stack, so I adjusted, but I think you whoever had the other stack. Yeah. I think you you stood on top of me when I looked over at you. I'm like, god damn it, no!
I'm not even looking at where you are during that. I'm so focused on watching health bars.
Yeah, well, I have to look for you.
This is my first time, so
I think you walked right in. I was like, I have stack, and then I found you, and I think you were standing right on top of me, and I thought you also had stack, so I'm like, okay, that's the adjust part. It's like, nope.
because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
I'm only saying that because they asked.
Oh, okay. What did I say? I said he probably has an emergency, knowing him.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
Supports. Supports out. DPS. I think you just barely made time.
That was wild.
You hauled ass, is what you did.
Blessed by the server tech.
Still alive? Unbelievable! I really must insist you
We got some messed up arrows down south.
The monk was beyond wrong. That'll be a fun ride for whoever's down there, though.
That's me. Hello.
Look away from the tower. Look away from the tower in the lightning spread. Look away from the tower.
Oh, they got killed, so.
Yep, they deserved it.
It was amusing to watch them put their arrows around us down there, being that wrong.
Dreams. Oh, where do they come from? And where do they go? Such things as those are mine to destroy.
Future. 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 It's all swap as well. Future. Oh, well, it's gonna be fucked. A kick is gonna be massively fucked. Yep.
Yeah.
How did I
they were
live?
super late.
I think that was the monk. I think I saw a kick over there.
No, both of them. Both of them were
Oh,
super
both
late.
of them.
Hold on.
2
I'm
seconds.
sorry,
That
I'm
way I
just
can
wrong.
just reply to Chris.
I was one of the ones that was late, but if they're gonna gaslight the melees, I'm not me. Question mark. Yeah, I need to.
Done. Alright, go ahead. That was Tower 6, right?
I just want to say, I was one of the ones that was late, and I know I was late. But I was gonna not say anything, but then I realized, like, that's, like, not my character to not let you guys blame.
Oh, so you were one of the other ones who baited that kick towards us.
Yeah.
I wondered, because I'm like, I'm just dead before the thing happened. Like, well,
yeah,
no,
normally
I knew there was 2
I would
kicks.
be the first one to say something when I fuck up, but I was just like, eh.
Blame the samurai, I gotcha.
I mean, the monk is very interesting, I'll give you that.
I agree, this monk is...
And they're my partner, so I'm spending a lot of time watching the shenanigans.
I mean, they've been the one that's screwed up like 3 times.
We had
badly.
We had a pattern earlier where they needed to flex, and me and them were just standing on top of each other for a bit, and it took them a bit to realize they needed to flex, so...
Real...
DPS of the damage down.
Alicia, do the thing, and then... Alright, at least he died. If he's dead. Pop pots.
Yeah, pot.
We'll have to pop pots. Oh yeah, Alicia's not in here.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no. We've only just begun.
The port's out in the ice. The port's out. DPS out. DPS are out now. Pop pots.
There's no way that didn't work. Still alive? Unbelievable. I really must insist you.
I'm DCing.
Damn. You back?
Well, I mean, today's been good prog, I guess, so far. As we wait for everyone to get back and people's internets does not blink.
I don't know if anybody can hear me. I'm coming back.
Yes.
I'm logging
Can hear you
back
now.
into the game now.
I don't know if you saw before you completely DC'd, but the monk is getting water and Jarek is taking a phone
No,
call, so...
My game totally froze. I tried to type it in the chat. I don't know if it went through before.
Yeah, it went through.
I actually
Go on,
completely
Drew.
logged out.
You have logged out.
Shockingly. It was your death it was your death notification.
Yeah, we keep having storms, which is like fine, but it's not great for the internet that I have at this building.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to rain some more this week, which is kind of crazy. I live out in the fucking desert. I'm not supposed to have this kind Well, no, we've had our monsoon season, and now it's continuing.
I love the rain, but the way that this has been lately, where it's been like extremely dry, extremely hot, and then we've been getting like really bad thunderstorms and downpours, like like there's no in between, is such bad for like the crops and stuff around here.
I like the rain when it's not when I'm going home or going to work.
I know a few people said they were up, but I'll just ready check to see what's going on.
Yep. Because I bike to work.
Like as in a bike, as in like you pedal it, or like a motorcycle bike?
An electric bike.
Okay. Yeah, no,
So
that
in
doesn't
between.
sound fun.
Yeah, it's not like it's not a motorcycle. They're trying to get me at work to look into getting a moped. I'm like, are you going to increase my pay so I can get one? I mean, this month is going to be a good month for me because it's 3 paychecks and a quarterly bonus, but I mean, it's not enough for a moped.
I wish I had a vehicle in general. I know, my static can't hear me say that. I wish I had a vehicle in general.
They're like, oh, you could probably pull off a motorcycle. I'm like, I don't even have my license. It's like, you're how old and you don't have your license? I'm like, every time I've tried to get my license, some cursed shit happens that stops me from being able to, like, actually practice getting behind the wheel and getting a license. When I was in high school, like, my mom was like, oh, you'll take the class when you're a senior. And then my senior year comes up, and right when I'm about ready to sign up for it, we moved, so I had to go into a different high school. And that other high school, their driver's ed was full. So
I have one of those stories too. Except for mine wasn't like high school and that kind of stuff. It was the behind the wheel that's mandatory. Like, I don't know if every state has it mandatory, but like, we have it mandatory here. My behind the wheel instructor was crazy. He thought it was a fun idea to just, in the middle of like you driving down like a deserted road on the side of the mountain, reach over and yank the wheel and just be like, show me how you would course correct that. No warning. And a lot of yeah, like, he's lucky that there's not accidents, but like, he is one of the reasons that I hate riding in a car when I'm not driving now.
I'm assuming you guys live in the backwaters, boons. Why would an instructor do that?
No, like, I lived in an area that had like mountains and like stuff you could fall off of. Like, it was very dangerous.
Yeah. That makes a little more sense.
No,
but
like,
yeah.
he was crazy. He would either do that or he would sit on his phone the whole time and like play internet gambling sites.
And then
we're still waiting on Jericho. Ready checked. They never said they were back.
Oh, I thought it was just Mana, and they had said back.
No, they already came back and ready checked and then said back.
Okay. All right. But yeah, and then the second time I was at Job Corps, and they started putting me into a driver's ed class, but they had me behind the virtual fucking wheel without actually being behind the wheel. So when they threw me into the driver's ed class, I passed the written part fine. But I was a terrible driver. I'm like, I haven't driven really. This doesn't feel the same or anything like the other one.
I did all of my behind the wheel learning in the behind the wheel like portion where you were supposed to have already had like, I think it's like several hundred hours signed off by your parent, because my parents didn't want me to learn outside of like the school, so they just signed off that I had gotten the hours done and let me figure it out live on the road with the instructor.
Yeah, no, I never got to do that. And then before they had just gotten a okay, we're ready. But as they were just about to like get a car for me to actually like be behind in practice, that's when they said, "All right, you need to get out of here." So I went to the college nearby, and then they had a driver's ed one. And then right when I was about ready to take that class, my mom died. So yeah. Uh-oh. Shirk me as soon as you can. I accidentally provoked on I accidentally hit provoke really early. Oh. Oh, don't.
My bad, that's all my bad. Oh, it spawned so close to me, I didn't realize it wasn't me. I had like a toe in the tower already. I was like, should I be here?
Put on Gret. Don't forget Gret. If Zelko was here, he'd be screaming, Gret! Joke. Real. Ice is fake. Okay, well, I'm jumping.
I was in the right one, and then I walked out and went in the wrong one. I feel
well,
like
the fucking samurai just planted in the wrong one. I was watching the samurai. I'm like, move over 2 feet, dipshit. Nope. Their brain was going burr.
God, I feel like an idiot. I was in the right one. I knew what I was looking at. And then I walked down into the other one.
Okay. I saw that. You tried to hop away and feign ignorance.
My rescue didn't work on you! I hate warriors.
Did you try to rescue me? While I was in a relief? Why would you do that? In the ice. Alright, gal. The fort's out in the ice. Oh.
Oh dear.
Yep. Auto attack killed me. I had 1 second, and then I would have had equilibrium. I was like, he auto attacks me here. I'm dead. I didn't even get damage down. I just damage. And I hit equilibrium a little bit later than I normally do at the start.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Ice in the ice. Both real.
Did you think you'd won? Oh, no, no, no. We've only just begun.
EPS out in the ice. The port's out. The port's out.
Still alive? Unbelievable! I really must insist you die!
Look away from the tower.
How boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Future. Future. Hmm. Is that cleave again?
I'm pretty sure that I got the cone baited on me, yes. And I shouldn't have had it. But it was a random, I think, that had the cone, so...
Gotcha. They didn't get... they were too close. Probably greeted for an extra GCD when you have to be outside of melee.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
In the ice. Lightning is fake. In the lightning.
Did you think you'd won? No. We've only just begun.
The port's out. In the ice. The port's out again.
There's no way that didn't work. Still alive? Unbelievable! I really must insist you die.
Look away from the tower. Away from the tower. All real.
Yeah, how boring. Guess I'll have to spice things up. Intriguing. This clearly isn't your first time. This is meant to be our ultimate encounter. Crafty little bastards, aren't you?
Pass. 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 Move. Swap. Future. Future.
Good stuff, though.
Oh, that's probably gonna be
Yeah.
the night for us then.
Yeah, it's kind of a wasted night.
Yeah, because honestly, like, I feel like we kind of played well, but these two, well, mainly the monk.
Yeah, I feel
I mean,
like
just in
we
general,
did...
like we were waiting for almost an hour, and then on top of that,
Yeah.
like it's just the amount of breaks we just took too, kind of insane. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little disheartened because I feel like we don't have a full group majority of the time. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's because like something happens and someone has to leave, and having to replace someone in PF fucking sucks. And tomorrow we're gonna have someone else be out.
Everyone's gone.
It's only one person. Like it's only ever one person, but just filling that one person, shit.
Yeah,
When we have a full
we
group,
really need
when
to
we
make
have
sure that we're trying to do it outside of free times, though, like put up party finders and stuff.
Yeah, but probably not. I don't think they asked a question, did they? Did she?
No, I didn't hear it.
Are we done? Everyone's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, because we
I
only
was
have 40
saying.
minutes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So my question, because I was saying like it's been kind of disheartening, because I feel like majority of the time we don't have a full group, more often than not. And I was asking like, was this how you guys at Savage? Because it's not really like I'm not having like like I would like it if we like had like it feels like we have consistently have people out like on a regular basis.
So the people that have been out weren't a part of the Savage group, mainly outside of Cyrus, which is just because of he every so often got a work emergency, but that was it. Honestly, our attendance was good in Savage up to a certain point. The main thing with Savage was I was constantly having to recruit new people, because I would have like one person come in, and then they would leave immediately, because like we had a schedule that some people like they did it and then they're like, oh shit, wait, I can't fucking do this sort of situation at like the start. Like imagine at the it was the first couple weeks. That was how Savage was for us. This where one person's out is kind of odd, like how frequently it is.
Yeah, I'm not like planning on like dipping anytime soon.
Yeah, it's
but,
just
I feel like if it's
goddamn
like consistently if it keeps like happening, like we keep having constant attendance things and stuff. It's just really rough because we're halted like hard stops.
Yeah. The big thing is people, if something happen, if people can't make it, that's fine. Like, please post in the absences and tardies so I can know. But the big problem is when you do it kind of last minute to where we can't coordinate to be like, hey, can someone get on earlier in the day and try to get a sub already lined up in PF or something like that where I can post it? Because tonight it was Cyrus last minute posted that. And
there's like a subs needed channel in the recruitment thing.
Yeah.
That could have been posted in for the healer for tomorrow, like 2 days ago and stuff. And like I don't know, I'm like kind of doing other stuff, so I'm not always gonna be available for party from here.
I'm not
like
always available to put it
I'm
up
also
either.
I'm recruiting for like a free group for 2 days a week right now, so I'm not like actively like it's just I feel like we're losing so much time having to fill in party finder
I agree, and that's why it kind of sucks, because when we have everyone here, it's like we get so many pulls into Forsaken. It's like a night and day difference when we actually can
if we had the consistent group here, we could get more consistency, but I feel like it's happening.
Well, Cyrus had his work thing, and then it kind of sucks that Chris.
Yeah,
as I say, Crystal never mentioned anything, but I was like, well, if he's late like this, that probably means he had an emergency.
No, I understand that. It's just been happening so frequently.
Yeah, it's just it needs to. People need to try to get through whatever it is and try to make sure that they're on time moving forward.
Or 100%
probably starting.
Make sure it's early enough in the day we have time to look for somebody.
Yes, like you post it because after the afternoon, I'm not looking at my phone whatsoever because I've got I'm at work. Like during the afternoon time, I'm at lunch and I check my phone to see if there's anything. But like after that, I'm working.
Yeah, I mean, like I work from home. Obviously, I can like see Discord and stuff, but like I've been busy lately, so.
It's all right. I'm not gonna turn around and blame you. Tonight was 2 people last minute or not even posting.
It was just rough. Yeah, and sorry, my internet just is being really shitty the last couple of days, but tonight really bad. But I mean, we still did some more Forsaken, so it's not all lost.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because tonight it felt like as though people weren't getting hit by the cleave cones during the even towers, but it was the odd towers where the cones were getting jacked up and cleaving us. I could be crazy, but that's what it felt like most of the time.
It didn't feel like it was us making mistakes either.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at least a couple of times I did fuck up where I went because I was either confused or I missed something. But that's not to say that it was the only thing that happened, but I don't know. We didn't have time to look at we can analyze the polls after, but
yeah.
Didn't have time to like analyze each poll since we had other people, but people kept getting up and stuff, so it was just kind of awkward. But all right, well, I'll be here tomorrow, so
yep. No.
GG's.
Yep. Hey, at least I think we got one poll where we got to Tower 6.
We did.
So at least there's that.
Yeah.
This is fucking hell. Once we can start getting past this damn shit, it'll be much easier. It's just getting past this giant fucking hump.
I am gonna be up for a few hours because I did sleep and then I had the surgery, so I was kind of knocked out during that. So I am putting up a PF right now, and I'm directing them to DM UCAT if they're interested in subbing for tomorrow. And I do have looking for a sub on it.
Okay,
if you go into the recruitment, the XIV recruitment one, there is a sub needed in NA Ultimate. Underneath looking for member.
Let me see here.
I will put
Ultimate.
That's what I posted. If you want to just copy and paste it, Kat.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me find this damn thing because I think I'm in the wrong one. Sub needed this other one.
It's underneath here, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Let
me just delete this.
Yeah, with as many party finders there's up, I don't mind leaving it up tonight until I go to bed.
Okay, yeah, I'll post that right now.
Alright, cool. Well, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good
one. Which one was it again?
Right.
There's 2 Discord. Yep, have a good night.
Alright, chat. Well, we didn't get the full raid night out, and people are getting irritated about, attitudes and stuff, and people not being here, so I kind of agree on the people not being here thing. I think we've spent more time sitting around waiting for Party Finder than we have progging the fight, and I'm, I guess, happy to say that I'm not one of the people that's calling out to be able to do that. Like, I think I called out one night, but then we ended up calling it anyway, so I would sit here with Party Finder up for an hour or so while I get ready for bed and see if I can find us a sub for tomorrow so we don't waste time. But yeah, it's been a night. I'll send Cyrix a message. am messaging in the chat real quick, but I think I'm done for the night, streaming wise. I'm gonna go get some rest and recovery in before we raid tomorrow. I know I mentioned it earlier, surgery and stuff went well. I actually don't feel bad at all. I feel a lot better right now than I have in a bit, but I know that this is just the meds and stuff they gave me, and when all this wears off, it's gonna hit me like a truck, so I'm expecting to be in pain and shit tomorrow, so I'm gonna take the opportunity while I can to get some rest. I appreciate everybody that stopped in and watched us, even though we were in Party Finder, not doing anything, and I pulled up Genshin, etc., etc. I'm gonna make sure to timestamp that so people can get around it if they want to come back to this later. I don't know. But, I hope I see everybody tomorrow. We're gonna be back in Kefka at 10 p.m., hopefully with the healer sub. And, I'm gonna try to get a video out this week. At least one. Just need to try to feel better before I do. But thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you. If you watch the VOD later, hope you enjoyed tonight. If you're on Twitch, come sub to my YouTube. On YouTube, you can go follow me on Twitch, etc., etc. Good night, Whimsicals. It's time for me to go get some rest.